Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome on the Culture News. My name is David SERERO, and I have the pleasure to have a fantastic band over the phone today, which is called The Lovely Days. They are from Australia, from Melbourne, a beautiful city, and I have on the phone the wonderful Tennyson Noble. How are you, Tennyson, today?
Good, mate. Thank you. How are you doing?
Very well. It's a pleasure to have you over the phone. Thank you so much for taking some time out. We're very lucky because now you are in the U.S., which is a blessing for all the American people, and so we're glad to catch you before you go back to Melbourne. So thank you so much. So, my dear Tennyson, I listened to the first single of your new EP that is called The Lovely Days, the same name as the band, and I listened to it. It's called Lordness, and the music is absolutely phenomenal. It is fresh. It is sunny. That's the first thing I heard was it is sunny. You know, it's like
good.
We listened to your music, and I got even a tanning. Can you believe that?
Oh, mate. Well, thank you so much. It means so much.
It is wonderful. So for the people who don't know you, because you got a big name back in Australia, but tell us a little bit about yourself and how the band The Lovely Days got created.
Yeah, mate. Well, it's four of us. We're a four-piece, and it's my brother Holden and I. We sort of grew up together with our dad teaching us music when we were really little. And we met Stephen, the guitarist, in high school up in Byron Bay, which is maybe why it sounds so sunny to you guys, because we grew up right next to the beach. So, and Stephen was in Dad's music class at school, and then we just sort of hit it off with him. And he's an incredible player. And,
definitely.
And then we headed down to Melbourne, sort of to get into the big city scene down there, and we met Jackson, the drummer, and it was just sort of love at first sight, I guess, and then The Lovely Days is sort of born out of that, and so we've been gigging lots back in Melbourne, but it's really a blessing for us to be able to tip our toe in the US water, I gotta say.
Yeah, of course.
But I mean, we're having a really great time, and we're really stoked to have this EP out here for you guys. So.
Well, it is really a wonderful music, and also I want to point the quality of the sound. You know, I don't know where you guys have recorded it, but the sound, the production is so strong that I can tell you, like in 50 years, it would still sound very, very fresh.
Oh,
so,
great.
It's really, really beautiful. I'm really huge fan. So talking about your music, how would you describe it? How would you call it? Would you say it's pop music? It's pop rock? How would you call it?
I'm not sure, man. I guess that there's a lot of pop in there. You know, we grew up with, the Beatles was sort of the first stop for us, and then that sort of led us to lots of sort of 70s pop music. So we love a lot of the stuff that came out of New York, like Steely Dan, and a lot of stuff up the West Coast, like the Doobie Brothers and that.
Absolutely, that's what I was going to say. It's very California pop, also.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, like I mean, we can hear the sun. You know, it's funny.
Yeah, I mean, it all drips in. I think into it's sort of one big pot, and as you continue, you just keep pouring stuff in there and keep mixing it around.
Yeah.
But I get you got all the right tones in there, my friend.
Yeah, it's too kind. But you know, it's funny how bands that are coming from a cold city sound different from bands who are coming where there is the sun. You know.
Yeah.
It has such a huge impact, not only on the color of the song, but also the lyrics and the whole aspect of the song. It's quite interesting. So my next question, actually, you part answered it, but it was, what are your musical influences? So you said the Beatles, right, were very strong influence for you guys.
Yeah, man, massive. I mean, Dad was sort of throwing everything at us when we were little. He sort of, kept opening up all these doors and allowed us to just check it out, So we're listening to so much different kinds of music, but I guess all those dudes, the Beatles and Steely Dan, and they were big impacts on us. Billy Joel and Elton John were massive dudes for me for piano, and but right now the last few years we've been really listening to a lot of krautrock and psych music. We've been really loving that. So there's some great bands coming out of Australia right now that have really turned us on over the, Tame Impala, you've definitely heard of them by now. They're sort of pioneers for us back home. And so they, I guess you hear a little something and then it just triggers something in your head and opens up another little door.
Yeah.
And then, it all starts to sort of feed in. But, I guess all that 70s and 60s stuff was definitely the foundation of everything for us.
Wow.
Certainly on a songwriting sense,
Yeah. Yeah, no, definitely. The songwriting is beautiful. And talking about that, I can't wait to see you guys live. I believe you tour a lot in Australia, but are you going to tour anytime in the U.S.?
Well, we hope so, man. That is the next stop, hopefully, for us. We can't wait to come over here and play.
Oh,
we'll check out some
I'm
gigs.
sure, they're going to love you. I mean, I hope the Australian embassy is going to put some money in you guys because you're like the best advertisement,
Oh, mate. Well, yeah, we can't wait. We're just, we've got to go back in a couple of weeks, but we're already dreaming up how we can get back over here because we just love it over here.
Yeah, definitely, I'm sure.
The scene is just happening. Like, just in New York alone, we've been to a handful of gigs, and it's just been so great to see. Because, coming from Melbourne's such a incredible place for arts and music and stuff, but it's really nice to see how you guys do it over here. Everyone's so welcoming and open to new sounds, So that turned us on straight away, and so it just gave us another little bit of an itch to come on over and give it a whack ourselves.
Oh, I'm sure, and we're gonna play your music because it's really great music, and we're gonna play it over and over. So
great.
Yeah, we really like it, and I love our dear friend Erica Tucker. Who wrote on your great press release? She put, if you're vitamin D deficient and usually take supplements in the morning with your juice, stop. From now on, just listen to the lovely days instead.
Hilarious.
So that's absolutely, exactly how she put it perfectly, because your music is just puts a big smile, and I mean that in a good way, a big smile on people's face, and that's what music is all about, right? So so my dear friend, is there anything you would like to say to our audience? Anything you would like to talk about that we didn't go over?
No, I mean, you've been absolutely wonderful, my man. I think
thank you.
The only thing would be is how excited we are to come back to the US and see y'all again. And have a play.
Can we purchase the EP on iTunes?
Yeah, you will be. So it's going to be coming out on all those, platforms on October 7th.
Oh, October 7th. Okay.
Yeah, you'll be able to get it on iTunes and stuff like that. So, man, we can't wait to come back and see you guys.
Well, I forgot that I had some privilege, and I was able to listen to it a little bit before everyone else. But
you got a sneak preview, my friend.
Yeah, exactly. Well,
I'm so glad you dig it, man. Thank you so much.
No. Tennyson, I want to tell you, my friend, the doors of this show are open to you 24/7, and next time you will have the next album or you're doing a tour, just give us another call, and we will definitely talk about it, because we're a huge fan of your music. So thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is David SERERO, and I had the pleasure to have today on the Culture News which you can hear on iTunes Radio, iTunes podcast, and even on SoundCloud. Our wonderful friends, the band called The Lovely Days, and we had over the phone today, fantastic. You're playing the keyboards, right?
Yeah, man, I play the keyboard.
Yeah, well, I love that. I love that. I love rock and roll bands, rock bands, pop bands, where there is a keyboard player that is a part of the band. You know.
Yeah, man. Well, we're trying to bring those.
Yeah, Bon Jovi without the keyboard, it wouldn't be Bon Jovi. You know, he had such a strong impact on it. So I had the pleasure to have the wonderful Tennyson Noble, which he's band member of the Lovely Days, and they're releasing on October 7th. You guys have to go on iTunes and purchase this fantastic EP called also The Lovely Days, and you will love that song. We're going to play it, the song Lordness, which is absolutely wonderful. You can follow them. They have a fantastic website, but also they're on Facebook, The Lovely Days Band, on Twitter and Instagram. And we say hello to our friend Erica Tucker. So thank you very much, my dear Tennyson, and we'll talk to you very soon.
Thank you, mate. I look forward to it, mate. Have a great day.
My pleasure. Take
See
care.
You,
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.